It's day number 6 of Black History Month. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, I want to talk about some folks that we don't hear a lot about. We hear about Martin Luther King, of course. We hear about Malcolm X. We hear about Rosa Parks, which is great. We need to continue to hear about their accomplishments and what they produced for, the Black culture. But how about some other people that did some very phenomenal things? So that's what I'm going to talk about today on our Melanated Month, Day 6. Let's get into it. So Rosa Parks, she's synonymous with the Montgomery bus boycott, right? We all know, her story, or we should know her story, right? That she got on the bus in Montgomery, Alabama, and refused to give up her seat at the front of the bus to a white woman and go to the back of the bus. We know that story. But do you know she was not the first one that this happened with? I'm going to tell you about it. So it's March 2nd, 1955, and a young Claudette Colvin, she's coming home from school. She's in high school. She's 15 years old. She gets on the bus. She's tired, just like a lot of other people are tired. White woman gets on the bus. Basically, she's like, you know your place. Move to the back of the bus. Get up. Claudette wasn't having it. She did not move. Right. This is 9 months prior to the Rosa Parks incident. Claudette, just like Rosa Parks, she was arrested as well. So due to Claudette Colvin's case, there was a 3-judge panel that determined that the Alabama bus segregation laws were unconstitutional. Well, of course, Alabama did not like this. They appealed it all the way up the case to the Supreme Court, the U.S. Supreme Court. And guess what happened? The U.S. Supreme Court upheld the state's case and agreed that the bus segregation laws in Alabama were unconstitutional. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. As I said, Claudette Colvin's case was 9 months prior to Rosa Parks. But what I've heard is the reason why she was not kind of like the quote unquote spokesperson for this segregation and the boycott and all that. Unfortunately, what I've heard, it had to do with colorism. Now that, if you're not aware of what colorism is, basically it's amongst our people, light skin versus darker skin. Claudette was a more browner skinned Black woman, where Rosa Parks was lighter skin. And basically the gist of it that I got from it was that a lighter skinned Black woman would be more appealing to the cause. If that is the case, yeah, I hate to say it, I'm not surprised, but if it is the case, it saddens me because we're all one people. We come in many beautiful shades, and the color of our skin amongst ourselves should mean nothing. So the next person I want to talk about is Alexa Canady. Now, Alexa Canady, she broke some barriers. She broke some gender and color barriers when she became the first African American woman to become a neurosurgeon in the U.S. in 1981. 1981 to me, I don't know about for some of you guys, doesn't seem that far away. And the fact that she was the first African American woman to become a neurosurgeon, yay, but ooh, that's sad. But let's get into her story. So after Alexa received her Bachelor of Science in 1971, she graduated cum laude from the College of Medicine at the University of Michigan in 1975. So smart lady, right? She was accepted as a surgical intern at Yale New Haven Hospital in 1975. And again, she broke some barriers there because she was the first Black woman to be enrolled in that hospital's program. So she was breaking barriers left and right. Go ahead, stomp down them doors, sis. She served as the chief of neurosurgery at the Children's Hospital of Michigan from 1987 until she retired in June of 2001. So super applause to both of these ladies for being pioneers. Our history is a lot of groundbreaking. It's a lot of stomping down doors for not only them, but for others that come behind them. So we have to appreciate the past, right? Because that past, those people kind of go with the saying that I have at the end of all of my Black History Month or Melanated Month days is know your past so you can trailblaze your future. They were trailblazing, right? They were trailblazing their futures. So we need to take a note from them and do that. As always, stay woke